It is time to answer this week's Ask Allison question. This one is a serious situation, and I brought in some help. Here's the question. This woman who does not want to be identified says that my husband had an affair, and from that affair, he had a child. We did not know until my husband took a DNA test about a week ago. Now the child's mother is jealous of our marriage, and she is threatening my husband by using the child. My husband wants to compromise with her and not take her to court. What do you suggest? If we do take her to court, what can happen? Now, for what can happen in court in general terms, for a little help for this viewer, we have brought in a friend of the show, SmolenPlevy. He is a family law attorney with SmolenPlevy Family Law. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you, Allison.
Let's just set some ground rules. We're not giving this viewer any advice per se. We're just talking in general terms.
General terms, general information.
General
correct,
information.
Yes.
You asked some questions about this. I can tell you that the child is now 2 years old. Okay. The father's name is not on the birth certificate. They just found out he was indeed the father about a week or so ago. What's your reaction to this?
Well, first of all, I've read the letter, and I'd like to commend the mother, the wife, and the husband father, because my understanding is that they are supporting this child. They are voluntarily paying for necessities, and that's a very good thing. And the mother or the wife is supporting her husband in this right now. This is a very difficult situation. It's not uncommon that this happens. There are custody issues to be involved. What is the relationship that this father wants to have with this child? Support issues to be involved. The wife's relationship to the father, and the relationship between this child and any other children that might be in the intact family.
Right, and indeed there is another child, just one child from this married couple. Does this man have any rights, Alan, if he is the biological father?
Oh, he has absolute rights. He has full rights as if he were married to this woman. He has rights. He has rights to pay child support, and he has the right to seek custody if he wanted to, full legal or physical custody, visitation rights. He has full rights as if they had been a married couple, which in fact they were not. The wife, his wife, has no rights. She cannot seek any rights, and I will say that if she is working, her income does not come into play when one is thinking about child support. It's just the father's income that would come into play for child support purposes.
The dad, I think, wants to play nice. I mean, he's walking a kind of a tightrope here. He's
between both women.
Between both women.
Yes.
Clearly, this is not how he probably expected this to turn out. However, now he is in this situation. Doesn't want to necessarily rock the boat, it appears. Doesn't want to go to court, but can the biological mother just say, no, you can't see this child? And what happens then?
The mother can say that, and then if the father wants to have a relationship with the child, he can seek that relationship through the courts. He can file a petition for visitation or even custody. Okay. She will, of course, reciprocate and file a petition for child support, and then they will be before the court. I would suggest that the best way to resolve this is out of court. Both of them seek the advice of counsel, and they resolve it out of court and do what's best for the child. It appears as though that we're doing that now. They're trying to do that, but it's getting a little rough.
Little human nature may be coming into this, little jealousy and, you know, sort of territorial issues coming up. So the mother of the child doesn't want the wife around the child, but suppose the wife doesn't want the husband to go visit the child with the other woman.
Well, that's where he's in between these women, and we don't know how long he's been married. We don't know how long he had the relationship with this other woman, whether it even continued after the birth of this child. We've got all these dynamics going on and psychological issues between each individual party and how they work together.
At the end of the day, though, you say seek legal advice. If you can't keep it out of the courts, that's fine.
I would suggest that strongly. This I will advise them: seek legal advice and try to work it out of court.
And try, but delicate indeed. Do you see issues like this?
Unfortunately, it comes up all the time.
It does.
We see it all the time. Yes.
All right. Hey, I really appreciate you stopping by today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Okay, we hope that we have helped you, viewer. And again, round of applause. Clearly, you are trying to at least give this child a head start in life where so many other kids don't have that. We appreciate that from you, viewer. Good luck to you. This is SmolenPlevy. He is with SmolenPlevy Family Law. And we'll be calling you again, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, Tony, over to you.